Welcome to Chaffee County in the upper Arkansas River Basin. Today's tour will focus on priorities identified by the Arkansas Basin Roundtable, one of 9 basin roundtables working throughout the state that identify local priorities and projects to inform the Colorado Water Plan.
The first rendition of the plan came out about 7 years ago, and it's been really helpful in kind of making that whole mission more accessible to the public. We have 4 sort of themes that you'll find running throughout the plan. Thriving watersheds, resilient planning, robust agriculture, and vibrant communities. I do hope that by the end of this tour, the takeaway is really clear that collaboration is really a defining element of the both the Colorado Water Plan and water development generally in the upper Arkansas River Basin.
This is the location of the original intake to our homestake project that diverted water from the Arkansas River. There's pictures there of the original structure that started to get dilapidated, and over time it's continued to function, but it became a hazard for the boating community. And so in partnership with various entities, we took the lead to advance these designs to make sure that the concept work. You know, in meeting all these multiple needs, the fish passage provides spawning passage for brown and rainbow trout in May and September. The spillway provides for the flood control of this area, and then the boat passage provides recreational passage. And so we also do voluntary flow management in this area to maintain stream flows for recreational purposes during the peak recreation season.
To the cities, the most important part of this project was the diversion so that we could get our water from the river to the pump station in case of a catastrophic failure to the upstream pipeline. All of our water, Colorado River Basin or Arkansas River Basin, South Platte River Basin water is very valuable. All of our water supplies are being threatened by hydrological change. Conservation is utmost, and efficiency is utmost. The city of Aurora has just signed in a new ordinance to new development, no new golf courses, unusable turf, things that we're trying to move away from.
From Colorado Springs' perspective, what we've seen over the last 2 decades is increasing population, decreasing per capita water use, and we've basically reduced our per capita use by approximately 50% while our population was growing.
I've got kick nets here, which is one way to collect bugs. Get your bucket of water and scrape all that muck and stuff from the rock into the bucket, and you're going to see some really cool stuff that's living just on that little rock. All right, so we'll start collecting some insects and bring them over here to have a look. Go ahead and take one of these keys, and you'll see how we use this to assess water quality. If we're finding stoneflies, we know that our water quality is in pretty good shape. So this is also a great exercise if you do like to fish, to see why you're using what fly you're choosing.
Our facilities include the Homestake Dam, which is over by Minturn. We have a collection system over there where we collect water out of 4 or 5 different drainages. We have a 43,000 acre-foot reservoir. And then from that reservoir, we have a 5.5 mile long tunnel that goes underneath the Continental Divide, that brings the water over into Turquoise Lake. And then from Turquoise Lake, it follows the Bureau of Reclamation pipeline into Twin Lakes, and then we take it out of Twin Lakes, and we've got about roughly 15 miles of suction pipeline before it hits the pump station, and we can pump 120 million gallons per day. Normally we're pumping about 65 million gallons a day to Colorado Springs and about 55 million gallons a day to Aurora. Then our responsibility ends at the end of 11 Mile Reservoir, and then the Colorado Springs crews take it from there.
The delivery of all those combined waters to Colorado Springs essentially delivers about 70% of our waters. Colorado Springs is not located on a major river like some of the west front range communities. And so we rely heavily on this system to provide that water for us. It is reaching that age where you start to do life cycle replacement, and we're being very thoughtful of that.
In 2017, a group of citizens in Chaffee County did a thing called Envision Chaffee County, and they sent out a survey to the county's residents and found that 97% of the residents in Chaffee County think agriculture is important to the community for a variety of reasons. Since that time, there's been actually 7 ranches have been sold, and 4 of those ranches have transferred their water rights out of the valley to municipalities somewhere on the Front Range. The other 2 kept their water rights, but they've all been subdivided. The effects of transferring water off of the land to the ranchers in the surrounding area creates a couple of different problems. There's a real challenge for the ag community trying to be profitable and trying to stay in business and trying to keep their water rights on the lands. So one of the things that Envision Chaffee County did, and I think this is important, is that they started trying to find ways to help the agricultural community and the ranchers to continue ranching on their lands. And the community recognized that and passed a sales tax. Part of that is to help fund keeping those ranches there.
This project addressed widespread mortality from the spruce beetle here in the headwaters of the South Arkansas River. This project resulted in the treatment of 466 acres in the South Arkansas River headwaters by utilizing novel timber harvest technology to mitigate fuels on steep slopes and protect water values. As the spruce beetle outbreak progressed towards Monarch Pass, the U.S. Forest Service staff realized the potential for high-severity wildfire. Such fires are often followed by flooding, which releases sediment, ash, and debris into our waterways and impacts water values such as our municipal water supplies. This project comes as a collaborative stewardship project between the U.S. Forest Service and the Arkansas River Watershed Collaborative. We hope that this effort can serve as a model for partnership, for innovation, and to reimagine what's possible for forest and watershed management here in Colorado.